Hello, fellow cellists out there in cyberspace. My name is Robert Demain, and I'm the principal cellist of the Los Angeles Philharmonic and a faculty member at the Colburn School. I'm here to tell you about a very, very exciting new product by the Thomastik Infeld company out of Vienna. It's their Versum Solo A and D strings, which are game changers in every single way. The strings allow the instrument to bear its soul rather than the instrument sounding like the string. And too often we hear the string rather than the instrument. Not since gut strings have we actually had a steel string that revealed the actual sound of the instrument, in my opinion, as much as these Versum Solo have. And when you hear the term solo added to the string, I always think that there's added tension. In this case, it feels like there's less tension and the instrument is easier to play. They are powerful and sweet, and I believe reveal the very best in every instrument that I've tried these strings on. From factory-made instruments all the way to Antonio Stradivari and points in between. I have done my due diligence and put these strings on many different setups. Now, on the bottom, I have Spiracore GNC, and on the top, I have the Versum Solo A and D strings. Now, also keep in mind, these strings have been on this cello for 3 months, and they are as fresh as they were the day that I put them on. So, as you can see, the A and D string are quite colorful indeed. They really reveal the inner sound, the inner soul of the instrument. And I don't have the impediment of having to fight through a certain string sound. It's just these strings stay out of the way of the instrument and actually make the instrument shine better. I'm going to play the opening to the Brahms G major string quintet. That's a good illustration of what the A string can do when you apply a little extra force to the string. Now, if you apply less force to the string and more bow speed, that's another example of how smooth the transition is from C to G to D to A. It's almost as though you have one hyperstring on the cello rather than 4 individual strings. It's like one string with 4 divisions. As such, that's a magnificent thing to have. You never have to overanalyze your own playing as you play the instrument. I've used spiracores on the bottom, ever since I switched from gut strings many years ago. And on the top strings, I've gone from one brand to the next. And finally, I have settled on a string that is just absolute glory. Right now, how I feel about these strings, that these are my forever strings, and I'll always use them.